Hi, everybody, and welcome to Poppy's Cucina. Thank you for all the well wishes. I'm doing much, much better. Thank you so much. All right? Are you happy I'm feeling better? Maybe a little bit? No? She still doesn't care. So, tonight I was going to make some chicken for dinner, but I wanted to do a fun side. So, I'm like, ooh, potatoes. But how can I make them extra different? How about smashed potatoes a la Poppy? Oh, what do you think of that? Does that sound interesting? No? Not at all? Nothing? She's so hard to please. But I guarantee you, these potatoes will please you. So you want to see how we make them? Just keep watching. So the first thing you're going to need are some potatoes. You want to get little ones. So you can use golds, red, blue, teeny tiny, whatever you like. I'm using gold for this recipe, but you want to make sure they're on the smaller side. All right, so bigger, about the size of a small egg, maybe a little bit smaller. All right, so you can either steam these, boil them, or microwave them, but you want to cook them till they're fork tender. All right, and make sure you wash them thoroughly. So once your potatoes are done, you're going to line your baking sheet with some parchment paper or some foil, and then you're going to smash your potatoes. Either use a potato smasher or a fork, whatever you want. But you just want to flatten them out. All right. Once you get them all smushed, we're going to allow these to cool for at least a half hour. Okay, so while we're waiting for the potatoes to cool, we're going to mix together half a cup of softened cream cheese with a third of a cup of sour cream. Now we're going to mix that up. Once you have it mixed, you're going to add salt and pepper to taste, like a quarter of a teaspoon of granulated garlic, and then a third of a cup of chopped scallions. If you don't want to use scallions, you can use chives, you can use red onion, shallots, whatever you like, but about a third of a cup. Now we're going to mix this up. And once you got it all mixed, we're going to add some cheese. Yeah. You're going to want to add about a cup of cheese. I'm using Asiago for this one because you know how much I love Asiago. Cheddar works great, mozzarella, whatever cheese you like. You know, if you use cheddar, this wouldn't be a bad idea to throw in some chopped bacon too. Just saying. All right, so now we're going to mix this up. So now once your potatoes have cooled, you're going to drizzle them all with a little bit of olive oil. All right, and then you're going to top each with a dollop of the mixture. All right, now we're going to do the rest of them. All right, now that you got them all topped, don't they look good already? Yeah. All right, so for a last touch, you're going to want to top each of them with a little bit of panko Italian breadcrumbs. If you have regular breadcrumbs, those work fine too. Just a little thing on top, just for that little extra crunch. All right. Now we're going to finish covering those, and then into a preheated 425-degree oven. They're going to go for about 15-20 minutes, just till the edges of the potatoes crisp up. All right. And then you're in for some magic. Yeah. All right, so 20 minutes later, I just pulled them out of the oven. The edges of the potatoes crisped up nice. The cheese on top browned up nice, as well as the breadcrumbs. Oh, you should smell them. They smell amazing. All right, so we're going to let these cool for a sec before we try them. Yum. Okay, so I've allowed these to cool for a little bit. They just look so good, but I didn't want to burn my mouth on the cheese. So now we're going to taste it. Let's see. Moment of truth. There we go. Oh, look at it. Oh, did you hear that crunch? Mmm. Oh my God. So creamy and crunchy. So much flavor. It's like eating a crispy loaded baked potato, but as my sister kindly reminded me that there's no bacon in it. So these are screaming for bacon. So if you have some bacon available or cook some, you want to add some bacon to this. But they are so delicious and so easy to make, even without the bacon. So flavorful. So whatever you're having for dinner tonight, you need this for your side. So if you try this recipe, let us know. Enjoy.